This is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot, and I decided I wanted to do a collective reading. Not everyone will resonate with the message, obviously, but, you know, sometimes there's a message in there, intertwined in there for you. So let's just see what happens. Well, fine. Just to get an overall feeling here, and then we can do some detail work. Give me maybe an overall energy for Spirit, or focusing on the collective that will watch this reading. You know who they are. So to try and get an overall message for them, for what they need to hear at this time. The collective. What does the collective need to hear at this time, Spirit? No. It's fine. It's okay. Do you want to give me an overall? That was painful. This is a hard deck too. And I have giant hands. I have big hands. But this is a big deck. You gotta clarify. That's a big deck. You can't take me anywhere. Spirit, come on. Overall energy for the collective. This is a message for the collective. Feels like 2 cards there. That's nice. Ten of Cups. With the King of Pentacles. A lot of you are entering a phase, or maybe dreaming about. I'm feeling like some of you are wanting everything to come into place for you. You know, you may be dreaming or asking, when is this happening? Like this almost feels, and I rarely get the feeling of this is almost like a fantasy. And fantasies can come true, obviously. Dreams can come true. That's what a fantasy is, you know? Like someone's dreaming of where's the provider that I want in my life, the person that's grounded, that's going to take care of me. Sometimes people want to be taken care of, not in that old-fashioned sense, but in the, I want the partner that's there to support and encourage, and also to provide. Yes, to provide for our little unit, whatever we are. But someone's also dreaming of that family, that family, right? The perfect connection or marriage or relationship, the happily ever after. Someone's dreaming. You're all dreaming. Or maybe you already have it, and this is confirmation for you. Good, congratulations. Wanting to be grounded, wanting someone who's accomplished, right? And who's emotionally grounded, but also financially stable, and who really doesn't have a lot of setbacks. Some people have that because they've come to a place in their life where they've learned things, they've figured out what doesn't work and what does work, and so things work out for them because of the work that they've put in. That's where this King of Pentacles, that's the energy of the King of Pentacles. He's pretty good. He's stable, he's financially responsible, he's a very supportive parent and spouse. He's just a good person, a great boss or manager, whatever that is, partner. And then the Ten of Cups, of course, is like the ultimate goal in a relationship, is to be able to have the beautiful family, people that you can trust, that are compatible with you. loving relationship within that family unit with your children who are respectful, and all of it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. So, okay. All right, I don't know where to go with this. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of you are dreaming of this, wondering, when the hell is this coming to me? Why do I have to struggle so much? Why am I struggling so much? Why can't I find a good partner? Why can't I have the perfect for me family or situation, yeah. This is why. So let's take a look. I'm talking to people here who aren't at this stage yet. So if you are, then you've been through this. So you can still stick around, because that means that you're getting confirmation. If you already have this, again, congratulations, because you've done some work. Okay, so this is confirmation for you. If this is just a fantasy for you, a dream, a request, a demand from the universe, is like, come on, get it together, universe, then this is where we need to do some work here. There's financial difficulties, so that has to be put in order, because a partner that is financially stable, that is financially responsible, is not going to be attracted to someone who is not those things, because they are not going to risk the hard work that they've put out to have someone come in their life and destroy their foundation. So keep that in mind. Okay. There is some struggle. There are some insecurities, financially speaking. There is a little bit of a pity party, maybe not thinking, no one's willing to help me. The universe hates me. I have such bad luck, right? We need to shift that mindset, because there's plenty. No matter what you think, no matter what people are telling you, there's plenty of abundance and prosperity for everyone in the universe. The universe controls that energy. And if you believe, I don't have a piece of that pie, you ain't getting a piece of that pie. You ain't getting it. So you won't get this. If you believe that, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to move forward, I'm never going to be able to get anything that I want, you need to shift that. I don't know how specifically you can do it, but research how you can do that for yourself. You need to shift that mindset by attracting more positive things into your life, by looking at things that are more positive instead of negative things, by repeating positive words every day, even if you don't believe them. Say them anyway. Eventually you begin to, something starts to click, right? Speak it into existence, right? Even if you're dirt poor and your car's breaking down every 5 seconds, say it into existence. By next month, but be realistic. Next month is a little too soon. By the end of the year, I will have this amount of money in the bank. I will have a better job. I will have my finances starting to look better. With realism, you have to be realistic with your expectations of the universe, because you have to put some work in to make it happen. You're a partner with the universe in making things happen for you. It's not just putting it out there and then sitting on your ass, not doing anything. You have to put in work. It's just the way it is. You're willing to, For those of you that already have this, and this is a confirmation of what you had to go through to attract this into your life and to partner up with the universe to make this happen for you, you had to walk away from the mentality. You had to walk away and develop confidence in yourself that what you are leaving behind doesn't serve you in obtaining or attaining this situation here. You have to come to an understanding of what you need to leave behind, whether it's a mindset that you have, belief systems that you've been following that don't work for you, whether it's actual physical things that you're doing that are to your detriment. What are you willing to leave behind to move forward into making this happen for yourself? So that the universe sees that you are a willing participant again. And when I say universe, you can substitute that and say God, however you want to put it. I say universe. It's divine source. It's all the same thing. For me, it's all the same thing. What the universe wants to see, oh, yeah, so-and-so is willing to put in some work because we're partners here. We're partners in making their dream come true. So, okay, let's throw them a bone. Let's throw them a sign so that they see that, yes, it's keep that momentum going. Because there's been loss of momentum. That's what you left behind. The loss of momentum. There's a slowing down of, because, life can squash you for sure. And those are challenges. Those are things that are meant for you to really stop and pay attention and to try and learn and improve. And it's hard to do that. Sometimes it's years of that. And you're thinking, what the hell? Why do I deserve this? It's okay to go through those questions. It's okay to feel that temporarily. But at some point you have to pull up the bootstraps and wipe yourself off, dry your tears, and then figure out, how am I going to get myself out of this? Let's say you stopped believing and stopped having faith in the universe, in God, in everything, in your intuition. I've been there. You stopped having faith and you said, I am on my own here. So I got to do this work. Some people can't pull themselves out of that. But the people I'm talking to are people who can pull themselves out of it. And you begin to realize, I can't live in this chaos. I can't live in this, not knowing when my chance is going to come. If no one's going to give it to me, I'm going to give it to myself. You know what I mean? I'm so immature sometimes. I mean, really, you can't just rely on other people helping you or other entities like the universe or God or your guides or angels or your beloved dead relatives. You can't rely on people just throwing shit at you, because sometimes it happens. And that's lucky. That's a blessing. We call those boons and blessings, and they don't happen all the time. The real way that you appreciate this is when you've done the work. Because if it's just given to you, you won't appreciate it. That's how it is. Don't ask me why. I don't. It's just the way it is. You appreciate that when you have worked hard to obtain for yourself. You have to release the pessimism. You have to release the poor me syndrome. You have to maybe learn new skills to get a better job, to get a promotion. You have to connect with people that might help you, that might be willing to teach you something. You have to think outside the box sometimes. And you're willing and have a willingness. What takes you into the path to this, which is what some of you are dreaming about, is being able to release the negativity, to release that attitude of, I'm never going to get what I want. You have to release it. You have to become confident that if the universe has abandoned me, I'm going to do it for myself. And you become that confident person that does the shit. that has to be done. And then the universe looks at you and goes, look at them. Look at what they're doing. Bam, bam, bam. Let's give them some. Now, that's what I'm talking about. The universe likes it when you stand on your ground and you say, I'm gonna do this. Nobody believes in me? Screw them. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, I don't need help from other people. Do it for yourself. I mean, listen. It may require you that you go and seek assistance from an organization that provides, I don't know, rent or food pantry or whatever. If you're at that point, of course, other people are there. That's what those people are there for. That's part of their purpose. That's their life purpose, is to provide assistance for those that are in need. So, but it takes courage to get up and ask for assistance. That's part of what you need to let go of, is the fear and the feeling ashamed. There's no shame in asking for help or assistance. And that's part of the uplifting of yourself. That's part of the belief in yourself that I can do whatever I got to do. If that means asking for help, you're not begging for anything. You're asking for assistance that you need from an organization or a person or a situation, whatever. A place, an entity, an organization that is there to give it. Yes, sometimes you do need to do that. I've exhausted myself. Willing to walk away from what is no longer serving you. I'm moving on. I'm going to take what I have, what I'm bringing with me, the lessons that I've learned thus far in my life, and I'm moving on into a new path. It's an unknown path. It's scary. I don't know what's coming up around the corner, around the bend, so to speak. But I'm going anyway. I'm going anyway. With the light of the moon shining upon me, my intuition. That's your intuition, right? That gut feeling, that intuition. Allow that to guide you. Damn it. Whew. Okay, what else? Yeah. What you wanted to come out. Look at that. Synchronization with other people, because that's what begins to bring you, you begin to work, you begin to attract, when you're able to let go of things that don't serve you anymore, you begin to attract people, let's say at work, let's say neighbors, new friendships, whatever it is, people in your family that didn't really, care too much about you. All of a sudden they're interested in seeing that you improve something about yourself. I don't know, whatever it is, working together with people in a team, co-creating together with synchronization. That's how you begin to learn to work so that you can get this 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, and quite frankly, the King of Pentacles. The partner to the King of Pentacles is someone who knows how to play with the team, because he needs someone who is his equal, okay? Someone who knows how to play the game, that matches their drive, okay? He's supportive, someone who supports him in his endeavors, because he will support you in yours. You're beginning, once you release the stuff that doesn't serve you, you begin to attract that energy of synchronization, alliance, partnership, collaboration. Because maybe you're not really sure what that looks like, because you feel like no one is willing to help you in this phase here. I have no one, right? I have no one. Or the people that are in my life don't understand me and they can't help me. Whatever that is, whatever that thing was, and I know the light is doing that, but I need the light. So just bear with me. You begin, once you have the courage, because it requires courage, it requires self-confidence to release that stuff that's holding you back. Walking away from that to the unknown, right? To an unknown future, an unknown path, brings you the energy of cooperation, of camaraderie, a desire for someone. People have the desire to kind of work with you because you're bringing in a new energy. You're not a Debbie Downer anymore. And that's what leads you into the Ten of Cups with your King of Pentacles. Spirit, that's way too many. So mad. Because I'm hearing in my head, take them, take them, take them. That's why, you know what I mean? Take them. Look at this. This is ridiculous. All right, sorry. Just bear with me. And it's a long process. It's not going to be quickie. It's not a quickie process. This is, you know, this requires some maturity. You don't get a Ten of Cups relationship just like that. You know what I mean? It requires some maturity. It requires having gone through all of the emotions and processes of all of the cups. You've gone through a journey, and now you ended up at the Ten of Cups here, where you can get your happily ever after. But it requires knowing how to set boundaries, right? That's part of the letting go of things that weren't serving you, however that applies to you. It requires tapping into your knowledge. That requires meditation. It requires self-reflection, having the stamina, because it's going to be a longer journey for some of you. But you keep going forward. No matter what, if there's obstacles, there's always going to be some challenges, right? But once you decide that I'm moving forward, whatever life throws at me, I'll deal with it in that moment. It requires stamina, because you may have to, you know, repeat certain behaviors or certain. Sometimes things come back. But the more something comes back, an experience, right? A life experience, and it's been maybe a challenging experience, you learn from it, and the next time it comes back, you know how to maneuver it a little bit better. You need to and also like learn. Some of you need to go to school. Some of you need to go back to school to be able to develop more skills to take you to that spot where you are so in tune with your finances. You've improved your finances. You become partners in something, I don't know, a company, so that you can connect with that King of Pentacles. Maybe he's your boss. He's not necessarily your husband or life partner or whatever. Maybe he's your boss, right? There's a lot of different scenarios that it could be, okay? That moving on is what causes you to connect with that spirit of partnership and desire to align yourself with someone else. Research, read, learn, tap into your inner knowledge, which you do have, you do possess. You have to understand that things are working out and that you are in control of that. That's your power. You are in control of how well or how not well it goes. Seriously, think about that. You leave behind the things that don't help you in your journey to improving yourself, to get that perfect relationship, that perfect job, that perfect life that you want. Whatever perfection is for you. Your perfect life wouldn't be perfect for me. You know what I mean? Whew. Okay. I don't know. What else? Just one more? I don't think... No, honey. You're not it. Let me... So, okay. So what else? So they do all this. They're doing all the work. What else? No. Yeah, it takes you into overcoming the hardships. That's it. You begin to, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups eventually leads to the Ten of Cups. You begin to meet people, new partnerships, find companionship with people. That could be friendships. It doesn't have to be romantic. You have the Four of Pentacles here. You begin to learn how to save your money, how to respect your money. For some, it's still a scarcity mindset. That's the thing that you have to release. You want closure. You want, and there may be disappointments here. There may be disappointments. Tell me more about that. Just this one. Yeah, there's things that need to be fixed. So you may come to realize, once you're on your path to realizing your dreams, whatever those are. Here we have a particular, it's a union of a family unit, but that could be your soul tribe. The Ten of Cups can be a soul tribe for you if you don't want a traditional marriage. It doesn't have to be. You can think outside the box with these type of, some of these decks have very traditional, some would say old-fashioned kind of situations, but let it apply to what it is that your goals are, okay? Don't get stuck on what it's saying here specifically, just be open-minded. There's better times ahead for sure. You overcome hardships. You have the opportunity to come together with other partnerships. That's loving. It could be a friendship. It could be a partner in work, in job. I see it here. I see it here. Or it can be a loving relationship that comes into your life if that's what you're opening up to because you've done some work here. You've begun to research, you're learning, you're tapping into your archives within yourself. There's things that have to be fixed. There's been disappointments. There's been some stagnation. Those are the things that need to be fixed. Those are the broken vase. The broken vase that needs to be fixed. Disappointments from the past. Believing, still having that scarcity mindset. It is very difficult to let that go. Thinking that there isn't enough money, I don't deserve, you may not say the words, I don't deserve $1 million in the bank, but you may be behaving as if you feel that way. Try and process it. Sit down and think about what is your relationship with money? How do you treat money? Do you respect it? Do you just throw it away? Do you just, waste it on useless things that are disposable? I mean, ask those types of questions. What is your relationship with money? Because if you are wasteful, if you are disrespectful to the energy of money, a King of Pentacles doesn't want to have anything to do with you because he respects his money. He respects how he earns his money. He's very thoughtful and careful about that. He's not wasteful with his money. It doesn't mean he's, frugal or cheap or anything like that. He just knows how to use it and when to use it and for what. He respects it. He knows the value of it. He knows its value. He's not going to attract anyone or doesn't want to hire anyone that is disrespectful to money. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps back and look at the situation of your life, what it is. I want this to happen. Well, what do you need to do to make it happen? And then write it down. It's okay. Write it down. And then think of, okay, if there's 5 things that you got to do, I have bad credit. What do you have to do to improve your credit? Research it. Research it. Become knowledgeable about that. Google it. And then find the sources, the resources, right? Oh, I gotta pay my bills on time. I gotta contact the companies and see if they'll make an arrangement with me and do the thing. How do I make myself trust people again? I've been in bad relationships. Maybe do an online support group. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Read books on self-help from the library. They're free. You know, you just have to take small steps. The vase here is broken in a million pieces. That doesn't mean that it's an impossibility to put it back together. It just means that it may require some time to be able to put the pieces together like a puzzle. But it's okay, but it'll still be put together. And it'll have the scars to show that it was broken. But those scars remind you of all of the steps that you've taken to reach your dream, whatever that dream was. I feel like I'm done here. Let me get you a guidance. Let me shuffle them here real quick. Spirit, what guidance do we have for them at this time? Last guidance here. This is plenty of guidance in here. Yeah, deal with the anger and the freedom. Look at that. Hold on. Safely express your anger. Because there is anger here. I see it. There is anger here. There's maybe a feeling like I've been wronged. And it's possible that you have. But pick yourself up. Don't allow that to define the rest of your life now. You know what I mean? Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. You're allowed to be angry, but don't let it define who you are. Don't let it take over your life, right? Freedom. Live wild and free. This is what really you're seeking. Because when you feel this, you can accomplish whatever you want. There are no boundaries for you. Choose your freedom. What is your freedom? Define that. Sit down, write it down, define it for yourself. What does freedom feel like to you? What does it look like for you? Claim your independence. Well, I mean, a lot of these are traps. The belief systems are traps. The mindset is a trap. The financial burden is a trap. How can you begin to lift yourself out of it, even if it's one little baby step at a time? All right. I hope that was helpful. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. My soul embraces yours. Till next time, stay blessed. Bye-bye.